to the moon and let me sing among those stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words,
let me get this one going.
Baby, kiss me.
So I can see messages over here.
Feel my heart.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Let me sing forevermore. You are.
How's everyone doing tonight?
But I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words,
awesomeness.
I love you.
Hope everyone is having a great night so far. Buenas noches para toda mi gente. Good evening to all my beloveds on IG Live, all my beloveds on YouTube Live. Welcome to Tarot Tuesday. I am happy to have you all here tonight. I'm glad that we are in this sacred space. If you haven't tuned in before to Tarot Tuesday, I welcome you, needless to say. I welcome you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that tonight is the night that Spirit has a message for you. We are ready to dive deep into this vibration, and I'm hoping that Spirit really is able to deliver something that your heart, your soul, and your spirit needs to hear on a night like tonight. I am Spiritual Dr. Rafi. If you don't know who I am, if you're new on this platform, if you are new on my YouTube channel or on my Instagram page, welcome, bienvenidos a toda mi gente especial, a toda esa familia espiritual a través del mundo completo. Si es la primera vez que ustedes están aquí, bienvenidos. Los quiero, los adoro. Gracias por estar aquí en esta noche del martes del tarot. Espero que se encuentren bien. How's my family doing? How are you all feeling? What kind of weekend did you all have? How's your vibration? How's your energy? How's your heart? How's your mind? How's everyone feeling tonight? Let me hear a couple of messages there. Buenas noches, Jessica, Masonette, Grace. Buenas noches. Looking at all my messages over here because, like always, my phone is too far away, so I get to see all my messages on this side over here. Awesome. Hello, Tavion. Doing great. Thank you for asking. And doing great, G 19. All my beloveds. Oh. Awesome. Welcome, Brujita. Welcome. Good evening, Forever Love. Good evening. Awesome, Gigi Love. Awesome. Rock Anderson in the house. Welcome. Oh, my beloved family. I love. Welcome, Stephen Jones. Buenas noches, Morena Reyes. Awesomeness. I'm glad everyone is doing great. So, without further ado, let us jump into this vibration. We don't want to delay the process any longer. And as always, we want to see what the opening message for the night is from the universe through these oracle cards. Let's see what the universe has to share with us tonight as an opening message for all of us through these oracle cards. Buenas noches, Morena Reyes, Sandra Hernández, buenas noches. Buenas noches, bienvenida a toda mi gente. Let's see what Spirit has to share with us as an opening message for tonight. Vamos a ver cuál es el mensaje de apertura para iniciar este martes del tarot. A ver cuál es el mensaje a través de estas cartas oráculas from Oracle Cards. ¿Cuál es el mensaje para nosotros en esta bella noche on this beautiful Tuesday? Let's see what Spirit has to share with us. Vamos a ver. Melika in the house. Una llena de Yemaya in the house. Okay, Casey in the house. Awesome. Welcome, mi gente. Vamos a ver. Let's see what that particular message is. Okay. The message is, love is never in vain. El amor nunca es en vano. Love is never in vain. Okay? And the message behind this card says, when you finally see what this whole time space thing is all about, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, and you're going to be so happy you loved as much as you did. Doddingly, the universe. When you finally see what this whole time space thing is all about, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, and you're going to be so happy you loved as much as you did. It's a beautiful message. Signed, the universe. It's a beautiful message. Love is never in vain. El amor nunca es en vano. I would start off the night by saying that perhaps the message that Spirit is trying to communicate to us is that at times we have loved so hard, we have loved so deeply that we feel the love we're given is in vain. That we feel that the love that we are expressing, that we are sharing, that we are giving is in vain. Well, Spirit is here tonight to let us all know that no matter how much you've loved, no matter whether that love was reciprocated, no matter whether your love was cherished and was validated and was embraced and was accepted, your love, the one that you gave and the one that you're giving now, is not in vain. It's not in vain to your inner soul, to your inner spirit. It's not in vain to your divine creator. It's not in vain because you are truly loving from your heart. Don't ever stop loving. I don't know who this message is for. Don't ever stop loving because you feel that the love that you give is in vain. It's not in vain. It's not in vain. El amor que nosotros damos no es en vano. No es en vano. Independientemente de cuántas personas entiendan la calidad o el calibre o la profundidad de ese amor, no es en vano. Love is not in vain is the message, opening message for tonight. Love is never in vain. So many of you that are loving and you're not getting that response back, that feedback, many of you that are loving and you feel that you have not gotten that response, listen, it's better to love than to never have loved at all. Okay? It's better to love than to never have loved at all. So, Spirit is letting us know that you deserve to love and you deserve to be loved. That's the message. That's the opening message for tonight. Love is never in vain. That is a beautiful message to open for the night, especially since we are getting ready. We are getting ready to begin a new cycle, right? This Aries season that's about to commence is a new season. It's a new chapter. It's literally a new chapter. It's a new beginning in all the sense of the word. So Spirit wants you to know that in this new cycle that's about to start, you should still love. You should still push for love. You should still wish and continue every single day of your life breathing from love, from a space of love, and giving the best of love to the world. To the world. Awesomeness, 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 awesomeness message to start the night with. Okay. Where are my Aries in the house? ¿Dónde están los arianos en la casa? ¿Dónde están mis arianos? All my Aries people. My Aries family. Let's see what this week brings for you, Aries. Your season is starting. Your season is right around the corner this week. A season that marks a new beginning. Where are my Aries? My Aries sun, my Aries moon, my Aries rising. As I always like to say, disclaimer, if this is the first time of you being on here, don't just listen to your sun sign. Don't just listen to your sun sign. You should also be listening to your rising, to your ascendant, okay? Many of you already know this, but those of you that don't, our rising sign is how we show up to the world. It's how we, it's how the world sees us. It's our introduction to the world. It's how we are defined by many people that know us or think they know us. It's how we portray ourselves. It's how we show up. Is basically, for lack of better words, is the mask that we wear to the world. So you should be listening to your rising. You should be listening to your moon. You should be listening to your Venus. So therefore, don't just listen to your sun sign. So where are my Aries in the house? Where are my Aries in the house? First sign of the night. Let's see what Spirit has to say to us tonight. I'm feeling very inspired. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling very inspired tonight. Share this live. Invite your friends. Let them know that you are live on Tarot Tuesday on this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful evening with this special soul family that we have here. Let your friends and family know so they can come join us on this Tarot Tuesday night. Vamos a ver. Yes, Grace, Avelo, Guadalupe, no love is a loss. Love in life, yes. Carolyn in the house, awesome. Let's take a deep breath. Let's take a deep breath. Let's take a deep breath. Let your lungs expand. Thank you, my eye. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Breeze. Thank you. I'm glad you like my backdrop, my blue backdrop. Everything is blue here tonight. My table, my desk cover, my back wall, everything is blue here tonight. Is that Pisces vibration still lingering? Still lingering. Is that beautiful Pisces vibration still lingering? So my Aries, vamos a ver, vamos a ver, vamos a ver. Deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. flip this card, let me lower this song. Before I flip this card, I'm in the mood to open up this night, to open up Tarot Tuesday evening with a spiritual hymn, with a spiritual song, with a spiritual chant, often sang during seances, during our seance in Espiritismo, in Espiritismo Cubano, and Cuban Spiritism, spiritual gatherings and seance. We sing a song that I would like to share with you tonight as an opening vibration as we get ready to open and see what spirit has to communicate to all the Aries. And that song says, Virgen de regla, madre mía, Virgen de regla de alta mar, y yo te llamo y yo te imploro que hagas una caridad. Virgen de regla, madre mía, Virgen de regla de alta mar, ay, yo te llamo y yo te imploro que hagas una caridad. Y yo te llamo y yo te imploro que hagas una caridad. And yeah, okay. I see how it's gonna be. I see how it's going to be. Aries, I see how it's going to be. So we have the 8 of Cups, Aries. We have the 8 of Cups. Okay, we have the 8 of Cups. This is an interesting card because this is an interesting card, and I will say why in a minute. Awesome. Thank you, Illumination. Thank you. The opening oracle card for the night stated that love is never in vain, right? Love is never in vain was the message. We're opening up with Aries with the 8 of Cups, which is actually a Pisces card, right? This the astrological sign that we're still governed by at this moment. Well, the 8 of Cups is that particular card that's asking you or letting you know or validating you or affirming the fact that you are in search of a greater satisfaction in life. You are in search of greater satisfaction. You are looking for a greater satisfaction. You are desiring a greater satisfaction in life. But this card also talks about the fact that some of you are thinking about or are in the process of walking away from a situation, of leaving a situation behind, of, just the fact that you're tired. Let's start there. Aries. Let's start there. The fact that you are tired, whether you're mentally tired, exhausted, drained, whether you are emotionally tired, exhausted, depleted, and drained, you are in search of greater satisfaction. But one aspect of this particular card that Spirit wants to convey to all my beloved soul family that have direct links and ties to Aries vibration, it's telling you to not miss out of a greater and better beginning due to guilt, due to holding yourself back, due to holding yourself back out of guilt, the guilt of what will they say, what will they think, what will they do if I do X, Y, and Z, holding yourself back from setting yourself free because you are afraid of how those things or those people or places or situations that you're leaving behind are going to feel. You know, I've met many people throughout my life, believe it or not. I've met many people throughout my life that sadly have stayed stuck for years, 10, 15, 20 years of their life. They have stayed stuck because they were afraid of the consequences. They were afraid of what would be said. They were afraid of what the family and whom our society or the community would say. Well, you know what? I convey to you this message with an open heart. Give yourself that opportunity to search for what you really want and desire. Because evidently, where you're at right now, at the level you're at right now, what you're experiencing right now, it's not giving you the satisfaction that you want. That's why you're looking for a greater satisfaction. You're trying to move forward. You're trying to move ahead. You're trying to see what else is out there for you. You're trying to see what else is out there for you because you're tired. You're tired. You're tired emotionally. You're tired mentally. You're tired probably even physically. You're tired and you are in search of what else is out there. You know, there's no such thing as coincidences. You know, if you know me, you know I don't believe in coincidences. The opening oracle card, message from the universe tonight through oracle is love is never in vain. Well, it does not matter how much you loved back there. It does not matter how much you loved, but the fact that you're not getting it's not being reciprocated. You're not getting the response, the emotional response. Has you feeling empty? Has you feeling tired? Has you feeling exhausted? Has you feeling like, I don't know, I may not know what I want. Listen to me. I may not know what I want, but I know that I know that where I am at, I don't want to stay. I don't know what I want exactly, but I know that what's going on right now is not bringing joy and happiness to my heart, to my feelings, to my mind. It's not offering a sense of peace of mind to my life. And I'm ready to go in search. I'm ready to move forward. 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 The universe is saying, Aries, move forward. Whether you are a sun, Aries sun, whether you are a Aries rising, or whether your moon is in Aries or Mercury is in Aries, some of you Aries people, tonight Spirit gives you the green light, gives you the confirmation your heart needs. Because I don't know who you are, but some of you need to hear this message and let it sink. I don't want you to just listen to it. I don't want this message to just go in one ear and out the other. I want this message to be able to furnish you with the tenacity and the guts you need to say, I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward. I'm going ahead. I'm moving forward because I deserve it, because I want more, because I can't just settle for where I am at. I can't just settle for where I am at. I can't just settle. 8 of Cups, Aries. Some of you are waiting for a miracle. And let me tell you, Spirit is telling me to tell you, you are the miracle. How about that? Some of you are waiting for a miracle. And Spirit is saying, you are the miracle. You are the miracle. You are the miracle. Make the decision. Make the decision. The power of choice. The power of decision with the vibration of action behind it is powerful. Don't just sit there and wait for another year and more years to just fall on you. You don't deserve that. You can't afford that emotionally any longer. Okay? So Aries, I suggest that you sleep on this tonight. I don't know who you are, but Spirit knows who you are. I don't know who you are, but Spirit knows who you are. And you are being held back by guilt. The guilt of the opinion of what will be said and what will be done, etc., etc. And you cannot afford that any longer. The problem also is, this last thing I'm going to say to Aries. As I always like to say with this particular card, many of you have heard me say this before, but the 8 of Cups is coming up, and I cannot put this card down without saying this to you. You got to let go and let God. It's one of the particular sayings of this particular card. You got to let go and let God. Don't worry about what's going to be said about you. Let Spirit take care of that. Let God take care of that, okay? You take care of you. You take care of you. You take care of you. Because let me tell you something. There's a saying in Spanish that says, entre cielo y tierra no hay nada oculto. Between heaven and earth, nothing is truly occult. Nothing is truly in the dark. No hay nada en la vida más lindo que un día tras el otro. There's nothing more beautiful in life than one day behind the other, which means that whomever is trying to whomever is trying to dishonor you is what I want to say. Whoever is speaking, maybe let's say that we have a scenario where you are saying in this relationship, if it's about relationships that we're talking about, and you're staying in this very unhappy relationship because you're afraid of what your son or your daughter, your child is going to feel if you're the one who rocks this boat. You're afraid because you have been harassed and you have been threatened by, your wife or your husband, that if you do decide to end this relationship, that he or she will turn your child against you. I've seen that 1,000 times happen. You've seen that happen many times as well. And that holds you back. That holds you back from really doing you. But let me tell you something, beloved. Entre cielo y tierra no hay nada oculto. Between heaven and earth, there's nothing that we can keep secret. So regardless if your current partner does decide to instill and feed vile, negative lies to your child about you, one day, as Spirit and the ancestors and God is my witness, one day, it may not be now, it may not be now, it may not be now, it may not be today, it might not be in this moment, it may not be in this month, it may not be initially, but one day, the truth, with a capital T, the truth shall show up, and it will set you free. It will set you free from that ugly, intentional, deliberate, negative story that your partner fed to your daughter or to your son, it will come out in the open. 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 It won't be in vain. It won't be in vain. For some others of you, you might have a job that's maybe well paying, but you're not happy in it and you want to walk away. Well, don't be afraid that you're going to lose their 5 figures or 6 figures. Know that if your heart is not happy, I'll leave it at that. If your heart is not happy, your soul and your inner spirit is not happy, your divine source, whatever your divine source is, whomever the God of your understanding is, cannot be happy either. Because we were not created to be unhappy and sad. We were not. So, as this new season is about to start, and it's a new chapter, and it's actually considered to be the real New Year's, not January 1st, but now in this Aries season that's about to start, this upcoming equinox, the spring equinox that we are knocking the door on, is our true new year. And let me tell you, it is time for you to set the record straight. It is time for you to start fresh, clean slate. It's time, Aries. It's time. Okay, let's move on. Taurus. Where are my beloved Taurus? Where are my Taurians? My Taurians rising. Taurus sun. Where's my Taurus family? Los Tauranos.
I'm all good already. So move on, it's scary. I'm not where you live.
Taurus Venus. Awesome. Where are my Taurians?
Somebody, oh, no. If you wanna believe it, you can stop me. Don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring.
Let's take a deep breath. Let's take a deep breath.
Aren't you the guy who tried to put me at the water? But though it took some time to survive, you were better on the other side. I'm all good already, so move on, it's scary. I'm not where you
Me like. I like it. Ace of Swords. A particular card that signifies ultimate change. A particular card that signifies ultimate change. Taurus, ultimate change. You are in the process of ultimate change. You are working for ultimate change, whether you know it or not. Your spirit guides, your vibrations, your energies, your ancestors of wisdom, your spirit guides, they are working in your life for ultimate change. The question is, are you open and willing to receive it? Are you open and willing to receive it? Are you open and willing to receive it? You see, the ancestors will always work in our favor. Our spirit guides will always work in our favor. But they cannot do the work by themselves. We need to be an active participant, involved, invested in the process of our own journey. Some of you have the bad habit of wanting spirit to be the one that does the work for you. Some of you have the bad habit of allowing or thinking that God and Spirit and the universe and Mother Earth are the ones that are going to arrange stuff for you and make it happen like abracadabra. No, 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 no. It is through your breath of life. It is through your consistent and persistent work that the ancestors, your spirit guides, your Ori, can guide you into the path that you need to be in. It needs to be a symbiotic relationship going on between you and your divine vibrations and energies. Are you on board? Because this is ultimate change. This is ultimate change. This is ultimate change. But this is also Ace of Swords. It's the sword of truth. It represents the sword of truth. So if this sword of truth is showing up for you tonight, I'm wondering, what kind of lies are you feeding into yourself? What kind of lies are you convincing yourself of? What kind of lies is it that's holding you back and restricting you from embracing the very best version of you? What kind of lies are you allowing your surroundings to feed you with that is impeding your ability to grow? Okay, Taurus. What kind of negative voice in your head is not allowing you to take the risk, the much needed risk to grow, to succeed, to empower yourself with the growth that your life needs and you deserve? This is the moment. This is the moment. You got to let go of the BS, okay? Ace of Swords is telling you, Taurus, you got to let go of the BS. You got to let go of the BS. You got to let go of the BS, Taurus. You got to let go of the bullshit. The bullshit in your mind, the bullshit in your heart. You got to let go of the excuses of the bullshit, because if not, it's just not going to work. This is the sword of truth, and this is ultimate change. The Ace of Swords is bringing ultimate change into your life. The question is, are you willing to receive it? Are you willing to receive it? Because the lies that you are allowing yourself to be told in your mind are restricting you, are holding you back from the blessing that's knocking on your door. From the blessing that's knocking on your door. You know, let me tell you something. Can I tell you something, Taurus, tonight? Can I tell you something here tonight? I don't know who you are, Taurus. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. Listen up. Listen up, Taurus. I believe that you've been getting certain downloads, revelations, certain truths are being delivered to you by the divine, whether it's through dreams, revelations, intuitions, doing your prayers, doing your meditations, and whatever the case may be, you are denying that truth inside of it because you're afraid. What are you afraid of? You are afraid of the unknown. You are afraid of the unknown. What keeps you battling that? What keeps that tug of war going on? The what if? What if this? What if that? What if this doesn't go through? What if this doesn't happen? What if this? You gotta let all that go. You gotta let all that go. All that uncertainty, you got to let it go. You got to let it go. Because the universe is on your side. All aces, This hand that you see is representative of the hand of God or the hand of the Creator, whomever it is for you. Well, God is giving you the power to speak your truth, to honor your truth, to be about your truth, to step into your truth. But you're not receiving it because you're in your mind and you're being afraid and you are uncertain and you don't know and oh my God, and what's going to happen and blah, blah, blah. Go for it. 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 I even assure you that Spirit has been trying to wake you up at night, at the middle of the night. Spirit has been waking you up. Or Spirit is not even allowing you to sleep comfortably because Spirit is seeing that the opportunity is there, the opportunity for growth, the opportunity for liberation, the opportunity for freedom, the opportunity for good things to happen is right there knocking on your door, and you're, in this la-la land state, debating, second-guessing yourself, self-doubting, uncertain, and it's not giving you the results that you need. What untruth are you living? Because God, Spirit, universe is facing you with a truth that is undeniable. What kind of truth is undeniable for you in your life, Taurus? That it is time for the big change. It is time for the big change. It is time for the big change, for the ultimate change, revolutionary type of change. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You've been dancing with fear for too long. You've been dancing romantically too close and too personal with fear, and it has side-blinded you into seeing the truth that's ahead. The truth that you should be living in this particular moment of your life. Cut through the yes. But I will also say this. Cut through the BS that you're being told, whether at your job, whether by your friends, because I don't know who you are, Taurus, but Spirit knows who you are. And Spirit is saying here tonight that somebody is wasting your time. Someone is wasting your time. Someone is wasting your time in your life. I don't know if it's your boss. I don't know if it's your current significant other, a person that you're trying to get to know. I don't know if it's a family member, but somebody is wasting your time. And in the worst case scenario, you are wasting your own time. You are wasting your own time. And Spirit ain't having it with you. Because you've been praying for things, you've been trying to download things, you've been asking for things that Spirit in the universe wants to present to you. And now you're scared. And now you're afraid. And now you're uncertain. And now you're thinking mode. And now let me see. What's the excuse? What's the excuse? What is the excuse? No more excuses, Taurus. No more excuses. No more. No more. No more. Gemmies. Where are the Geminis in the house? Where are the Geminis in the house? Where are the Gemmies in the house? Where are you, Gemmy? My Gemmy sons, Gemmy rising, Gemmy moons. Where are you? Where are you? Where are the Geminis in the house?
I believe you know I'm not a giver.
Come on.
Personal Jesus. Someone to hear your prayers. Someone to care.
Take a deep breath, Gemini. Take a deep breath.
Personal Jesus. Someone to hear your prayers.
We have not done Libra yet because we go in order. We start with Aries and we end with Pisces. Where are the Geminis in the house?
I was a believer, you know I'm a forgiver. Reach out and touch fate.
Take a deep breath, Gemini. Deep breath. Wow. 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 Ace of Wands. There's a lot of aces here tonight. This is our second aces. So the divine, it's not surprising to me, personally, it's not surprising to me from a spiritual perspective that there are now these sequences of aces showing up, because we are getting ready to start a new cycle, a new chapter, a new season. We are getting ready to start a new year. Spring equinox is the new year. We are getting ready to start a new year. So God, the divine, whatever you believe in, as your divine creator, is trying to give you the tools necessary to let you know that what's ahead is much better than what was behind, and that it is in your power to manifest that which your life has been on the waiting list for a long time. Okay, so here we have now the Ace of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands for Gemmies. Ace of Wands. Well, what I will say with this, put all these creative ideas to work. Put your creativity to work. Put your creative ideas to work, because the Ace of Wands is about new ideas. It's about new ideas. It's about connecting with new inspiration. Your new inspiration, your new ideas, and also connecting with the passion. Connecting with the passion that's going to help you manifest those goals. That's going to help you manifest and put those ideas into practice so that you can milk that cow, honey. It's time for you to milk that cow. I don't know what else you're milking, but you need to milk the cow that's going to give you the stability, that's going to give you the growth, that's going to give you the peace of mind, that's going to give you the abundance, that's going to give you what your life needs. So make sure you're milking the right thing, okay? Let those ideas flourish. Let it flourish. Throw it out there. Don't be afraid. If it didn't work, we flip the page and we keep it moving. We keep it moving. But this is the moment. This is the time. Okay? This is the time. 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 Okay? Be cautious with giving up too soon. Be cautious of being so in your head that you give up too soon, Gemini. Don't give up too soon. Don't give up so soon, okay? This is the moment. I will also say with the Ace of Wands, with your new creative ideas or new business ideas or things that you want to do, well, I invite you to write it out. Write it out. Just write it out. Write it out. Write it out, Gemini. Write it out. Write it out. Write it on paper. Have a conversation with your divine source as you're jotting down these ideas. Okay? As you're jotting down these ideas, write it out as you're having a conversations with your divine source. Is it about a new inspiration? Is it about a new beginning for you in your love life? Write it down. Is it about business? Write it down. Is it about a creative venture that you want to jump into? Write it down. And once you write it, sign it. Dedicate it to your creator. Write it out and sign it. Put it in an envelope and put it on your spiritual altar. Put it on your spiritual altar. That is your divine spiritual contract with your divine source. That is your spiritual contract with your divine source. How are you getting ready to start this new year? This is a new year, okay? This is a new year coming up. When the sun hits Aries, we are in our new year phase, beloved. How are you preparing for your new year? Because it can be very prosperous, it can be very good, it can be very creative, it can be very inspirational, it can be very, beneficial, abundant for you. But you gotta get out of your head and put things to work, Jemmy. It's that time. Okay, let's move on. Cancers. Where are the cancers? Where are my cancers? Where are the cancers? Oh, thank you. Like my aqua blue colors. Love it too. Significant of growth, significant of abundance, significant of flexibility, significant of all great things. And of course, it reminds me of the energy of Yamaya. So, my cancers, my cancerans, mis cancerianos, where are the Cancer family? What is Spirit bringing for you, Cancer? Oh, thank you, Deluxe Life Lab. Thank you. Where are my Cancer risings and my Cancer moons and my Cancer sun? Where are you? Let's take a deep breath. Let's take a deep breath, Cancer.
Beware, my foolish heart, how wide the ever constant move. Take care,
Okay.
my foolish heart. There's a line between love and fascination that's so hard to see in an evening such as this. For they both give the very same sensation when you're lost in the magic of a kiss. Your lips are much too close to mine. Beware, my foolish heart, but you, our eager lips combine.
8 of Wands.
Let the fire start.
8 of Wands.
For this time.
8 of Wands for Cancers. 8 of Wands.
Or a dream that will.
It's interesting because the next sign we know it's Leo. And this is a Leo card. This is Mars in Leo. But we're speaking to Cancers, right? Well, I'm going to tell you this. Because you know I don't sugarcoat shit. I don't know how to, nor do I want to. I don't have time for that. It takes balls to possess your life. It takes balls to possess your life. It takes courage. This is a card of courage. This is a card of bravery. This is a card of bravery. And this is a card of commitment. But the commitment needs to be with yourself. You need to be committed to yourself to do the very best you can do for you. You need to be committed to yourself. What has happened in your life, Cancer? Let me ask you this. This is a rhetorical question. This is a question for you to answer yourself. What has happened to you in your life that along the way you were taking your power? Your power was taken away from you is what I meant. What happened to you? What happened to you? My spirit guides are saying, what happened to you that your power was taken away. And now you're lacking the bravery to possess it. That's why I tell you, it takes balls or ovaries, whoever you are, to possess your life. And you need to do so unapologetically. Who took your power away? Who took your power away? That you're needing this, you want to do, you think so much, you process things in your mind, right? Cancer, you process things in your mind, even though you're water, you're not air, but you process things, so you're always thinking, but you're lacking. When you get ready to try to make a decision, boom, something just, boom, stops you. Spirit is telling you here tonight, Cancer, you have it in you. You have it in you to do it. I guess that's why Spirit inspired me to open up the night with that spiritual hymn that we sing in seance, spiritual Afro-Cuban seances. And that particular chant, that particular hymn, that particular spiritual song is dedicated to the energy of ocean vibration, of La Virgen de Regla, which is syncretized with Yemoya, the mother of the oceans, the mother of waters, mother of fishes. Because you need that power, you need that strength, you need that strength because you're lacking strength right now. You're lacking strength right now. You want a miracle, but it's gonna take you to be bravery for you to have the victory. It's gonna take bravery on your part for you to have the victory. It ain't gonna happen any other way. You got to be brave about your money. You gotta be brave about your love life. You gotta be brave about your mental peace of mind. You gotta be brave about your sanity. You gotta be brave about your stability. You gotta be brave about your growth. You gotta be brave in order to be victorious. You gotta be brave. Somebody took your bravery away. Somebody took your tenacity away. It's time for you to get it back. I don't know if it was mama. I don't know if it was daddy. I don't know if it was an ex. I don't know if it was another family member. I don't know who it was, but you have it in you to get it back. So I pray and I hope that ocean vibration, that powerful ocean vibration gives you the power that you need so that you are able to say yes to you. And I share with you and all of you, whether you're Cancer or not, I share with you again. And it says, Virgen de Regla, Madre Mía, Virgen de Regla de alta mar, ay, yo te llamo y yo te imploro que hagas una caridad. Yo te llamo y yo te imploro que hagas una caridad. Get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Go get it, go get it, go get it, go get it, go get it. And sometimes you're not going to be as ready as you want it. Okay? Sometimes you're not going to be as ready as you want to be, because if you notice here, the 7 of Wands, he has 2 different shoes. 2 different shoes on. 2 different shoes on. 2 different shoes on. And you know what that means? It means that sometimes we don't have time to get ready. We don't have time to be looking pretty and to get everything in perfectly organized and look at all. No, sometimes we need to grab whatever it is that we have, and we need to go at it with all that we have in us in order to win, in order to be victorious. Oh, come on. When you call me, baby, because you need it. Spirit sees your suffering. Spirit sees the suffering. How can you give more of yourself to somebody else and not even give half of that to you? How can you give so much of yourself to everyone else's business and problem, and you don't even give half of that to you? Who are you really working for? Spirit is asking. Who are you really working for? 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 Who are you really working for, Cancer? Who are you really working for? Who are you working for? Who are you working for, Cancer? Because you're working for you. If you were really working for you, you would get the answers you need. You'd be brave. You would fight this battle. You would not take no for an answer until you get there. You would not take no for an answer as an answer until you get there. Too much uncertainty going on around you. Too much uncertainty is going on around you. And Spirit is telling you, no more. Who are you really working for? Who are you working for, Cancer? Is the question. Who are you working for? I want you to work for you. I want you to work for you. I want you to work for you. Oh, I need you to work for you. For better or for worse. Oh, I'll leave it at that, Cancer. I'll leave it at that. Work for you. Work for you. Work for you. Leos. And let me tell you something else, Cancer. Let me tell you something else. Don't get so excited when something good is about to happen. Don't get so excited that you feel the need to share it with the world before it has arrived. Don't feel so excited about new beginnings, about a transition, that you start talking too soon. You have to remember that there is such a thing as an evil eye. There is such a thing as jealousy. There is such a thing as envy. There is such a thing as people that are looking in. You know how many people look in? You think, let me tell you all something. Oh Lord, your Spirit already got me going here. I want to go on. And Spirit gets me in this mood. You have no idea what I have to do as a spiritual healer. You got no idea what I got to do to come on here to speak to you from my heart. You got no idea what I have to do to be able to sit here and allow myself to be a vessel for Spirit so that I can communicate a message that touches your heart and transforms your life. You got no idea what I got to do to sit here. You know why? You know why? Because though there are many of you on here, many of you, graciously speaking, thankfully speaking, there are many of you on here that do show up with an open heart. There are many of you on here that do show up with an open heart and do show up appreciating the work Spirit delivers on this particular platform. You'd be surprised how many people actually just check in to see what are they going to criticize about me, to see how is it that they can cause some kind of interference in this energetic space. How is it that their vibration can interfere with my downloads so that I am not able to deliver a message that is satisfying to your spirit guides, to your inner spirit, to your soul? I cannot just sit here just because I just say, okay, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to put some cards and I'm just going to say what the card means. And no, because I have a duty. I have a duty. I have a commitment. I have a calling to fulfill a life purpose. And my life purpose is to guide you. And even such a work calls for envy and jealousy and people that just hate what you do because they don't have the light you do. Hate what you do because even though they try to copy you, you know how many people come on here to try to copy so that they can redo this shit in the little secret private little space with the person that they're trying to scam, but little do they know the spirit and God and the ancestor sees everything and there is no secret. And when you try to copy someone's true authenticity, spirit will come and shut you down when you least expect it. And when even though you were able to probably scam somebody, spirit will scam you through something else in your life. There will be trouble showing up in your life in another kind of way. I gotta prepare myself to sit here. I gotta bless this table to sit here. I gotta change my altar glasses, dedicated to my spirit guides and my ancestors. I gotta set a particular candle that you all don't get to see. That's my protection from the jealousy and envy and the fuckery that sometimes comes on here. Because just because people don't come and say nasty things, because as I say in my country, berraco saben en palo que se rasca. But it doesn't mean that deep down inside, they're not saying, oh, look at him. He thinks he's a tarot reader now. Oh, I thought he was an Orisha practitioner. Oh, I thought that, his parents were elders of in Yoruba tradition, and now he's doing that. I do whatever my spirit guides wants me to do. I do whatever my soul, my ancestors guide me into doing. I do whatever it is that I need to do to fulfill my life purpose, to walk in my authenticity. This is what Spirit is asking you to do, Cancer. This is what Spirit is asking you to do. Don't get me started. Let's go, Leo. Where are you? Where are my Leos? Where am I? Don't speak too soon, Cancer. Don't speak too soon. Don't speak too soon. But Spirit is here. Trust me, Spirit is here. Where are my Leos? Where are my Leos? My Leo sun, my Leo rising. Take a deep breath. Where are my Leos in the house? How do I know if I'm a Leo sun or a Leo rising? You're going to have to go and do the astrological chart, natal chart. You could do it online. There's many websites online that you can do that for free, and you can figure out what your rising and your moon and your Venus is. Take a deep breath, Leo. Okay, Leo. You got the Six of Swords, Six of Swords, Six of Swords, Six of Swords, Six of Swords. Okay, Leo. Believe it or not, it may not look like a pretty card to you, but Spirit wants you to know that this particular card is actually a card of progress. It is a card of progress. Believe it or not, it's a card of progress. You're getting ready to move from unsteady waters to more stable ones. You're getting ready to bring a little more tranquility and peace into your life. You're getting ready to open a new door that will furnish you with the kind of growth that you are needing. You just need to be at peace with yourself, with what you're leaving behind. You need to be at peace with yourself, with what's being left behind. Because what's behind cannot be in front of you. Okay? So therefore, this particular card tonight, Leos, Six of Swords, is telling you, don't be afraid of this new journey. I'm going to tell you a couple of things right now, really quickly, Leo. For some of you, this card might mean, okay? For some of you, this might mean that you are giving yourself or will give yourself the freedom to trust the process in moving into a new relationship. Okay? This might mean for you that, you are going to trust with being able to trust the process in this new relationship. There's a relationship thing going on in your life. There's a relationship change. There's a relationship confusion. There's a relationship uncertainty. And Spirit is saying, trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process, Leo. Trust the process. Know that everything only happens in divine timing. Ni un día antes, ni un día después. Divine timing. What I want you to be very cautious with is how you communicate. What you communicate and how you communicate it. Because this is a Mercury in Aquarius. Okay? So therefore, be very cautious what you communicate and how you communicate it. But trust the process. Don't sabotage the beginning with your tongue. Don't sabotage the beginning with your tongue. Trust the process. Because it needs to happen in divine timing. I don't know who you are, Leo, but Spirit knows who you are. I don't know if you noticed, that's my new saying. I don't know. I've always said, I don't know who you are, blah, 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 blah. But now I like to say, I don't know who you are, but Spirit knows who you are. Let me tell you. You've been going through your ups and downs emotionally. You've been going through your ups and downs emotionally, Leo. You've had some rough patches there. A couple of months ago, Spirit is telling me, a couple of months ago or 2 months ago or 1 month ago or a couple of weeks ago, you didn't know how the shit was going to get resolved because the shit hit the fan. And it's been lingering. It's been lingering. It's been lingering. But I'm here to tell you that the bad smell, it's about to go away. The bad smell is about to go away. The bad smell is about to go away. The bad smell is about to go away. Well, get ready. Get ready to embrace the fragrance of joy. The fragrance, oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps. Get ready to enjoy the fragrance of joy, the fragrance of happiness, the fragrance of freedom, the fragrance of change. Get ready to embrace the fragrance of joy, the fragrance of freedom, the fragrance of new beginning. Because it's coming. See, there's only so much you can beat me down. Lord, let me tell you, there's only so much you can beat me down before I decide to stand up for myself. And when I do, and you know what I like to say to you Leos, whether you're sun in Leo, rising Leo, I don't care. You know what I like to say to you Leos. If you're my soul family, you know what I like to say to you Leos. When you get ready to roar, when you get ready to roar, you will be a force to be reckoned with. You will be a force to be reckoned with. Your lack of the lack of identity that probably you've never had is arriving. That'll be your new fragrance into this new beginning, into this new chapter, into this new year. The new fragrance that's coming around you in your life. You've been guilted. You've been criticized. You've been told that you're selfish. You've been told that you're, God knows what. But Spirit is here to tell you, and the ancestors are here to tell you, you're not selfish. As the young Love Van Zandt likes to say, it's not about being selfish, it's about being self-full. 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 Get ready for your new fragrance. Get ready for your new fragrance. And I don't care what you believe in. I don't care if you're Catholic, Christian. I don't care if you're Buddhist. I don't care if you're an Orisha practitioner. I don't care what you are. Get ready for your new fragrance. But you need to connect with your divinity. You need to connect with your vibration. You need to connect with your God of choice. You need to connect with your altar. You need to connect with your Orisha. You need to connect with your ego. You need to connect. You need to connect. You need to connect. Because it's time to win. It's time to leave the bullshit in the past. It's time to leave the excuses behind. But trust that the individual that's been placed in your life is the one that now your ancestors and God wants in your path. Don't doubt it. 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 And then we'll say, oh, look at her. I thought that she was so in love with such and such person. And look at her now with this new. And what's it to you? If you feel the need to criticize us so much, it's because you wish you were in my shoes. If you feel the need to talk about it, it's because you wish you had this opportunity that you're not giving yourself. If you're talking about me, it's because you wish you had half of the guts that I had to go through what I went through and make the decisions that I have made for me. So when you can talk about me, it's because you wish you can stand in my shoes. If not, you wouldn't talk about me. What's it to you? What's it to you? Who I decide to be with today, and what's it to you who I decide to be with tomorrow? Are you the one laying down with them? Are you the one living with them? Are you the one in relationship with them? Leo, get ready. You're going to leave the pestilence, la pestilencia. We're going to leave it behind. The pestilence was going to be left behind to embrace the fragrance of joy, the fragrance of liberty, the fragrance of peace of mind, the fragrance of healing, the fragrance of abundance, the fragrance of happiness, the fragrance of love. Am I speaking to anyone tonight? Am I speaking to anyone tonight? Because it's about that time. It's about that time, Leo. It's about that time. Virgos. Where are the Virgos in the house? Where's the Virgos in the house? Where are the Virgos in the house? For those of you that like to leave early, once you hear your sign, I will say what I normally say at the end. If Spirit made a difference for you tonight, if Spirit is saying something that your soul needed to hear, if this message is blessing your life, you're more than welcome to bless Spirit's gift with your offering of choice. Okay? You're more than welcome to give Spirit an offering of your choice into Spirit's representative's Zelle account. Okay? Open. Thank you. Merci. Gracias. O double. Virgos, where are my Virgos? Alaikum salam. Wow. Take a deep breath, Virgo. Take a deep breath. My Zelle info, it's my email. And my email is info@spiritualdoctorafi.com. info@spiritualdoctorafi.com. Thank you, Inner Sun. There's a misspelling there at the end. info@spiritualdoctorafi.com. Okay, my Gregorians, take a deep breath. Miss Jassy, Leo just passed. You can watch the replay. It was on fire, I will say. But you'll get to see the replay, beloved. Okay, my Gregorians. Oh. Is Miss Vero Dumald on here?
When they catch you up, they will shut you up, and you got no one to blame. When you're out in the street, you practice lies and deceit, and you scandalize my name. But when I catch you up, I'm gonna.
Oh, you did? Well, the Gitanas are here. Trust me. Trust me. My loving Vero Dumald. And where are my Virgos in the house? Because Virgo's about to go into a hot stage. If you are intelligent, Virgo, you are about to go in a hot stage. If you stop sugarcoating and not necessarily sugarcoating, but if you stop sugar dancing or prolonging unnecessarily, you're going to go into some really good stuff. Why? Don't believe me. I'm just a messenger. The Six of Pentacles says so. Okay? The Six of Pentacles says so. Okay? The Six of Pentacles says so. 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 Okay? My Virgos, and I'm a Virgo, so I will include myself because I don't want to miss out on this blessing. I don't want to miss out on this blessing. If you're intelligent, prosperity is knocking on the door. Success is knocking on the door. It's knocking on the door. It's knocking on the door. Success is knocking on the door. Knocking on the door. Abundance is knocking on the door. Okay? What can I say? Some of us have waited long enough. Some of us have paid our dues. Some of us deserve the prosperity and the abundance and the growth that's coming our way. Because we put in the hours, we put in the sweat, we put in the effort, we put in the sleepless nights too, we put in the tears too, we put in the agony and the battles and the turmoil that we've been through. So if you receive this, lift your hand up. Lift your hand up. If you receive this, lift your hand up. But I gotta also tell you the other side of this. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. Some of us, because we are afraid of not having enough, that spirit of not enough, which is a really harmful spirit, believe it or not. Some of us are so afraid of not having enough that the little that you do have, you just want to hold it like it's your last bread, like it's the last thing. No. I don't want you to splurge. I don't want you to overspend. I don't want you to just, act crazy with your funds. But I want you to be able to be willing to share it with whomever might need it. And it doesn't have to be a person. It could be a cause. It could be donating to a particular cause that you want to support. Because whatever you give, Six of Pentacles says, the universe is going to give it right back. The universe is going to give it back to you 10 times fold. 10 times fold. The universe is going to give it back to you 10 times fold. So don't be afraid. 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 Sometimes too much accumulation is bad. Accumulating too much is bad. Okay? So you have to be intelligent as to how you build this relationship with your money. So you have to be intelligent how you use your money, how you spend your money, what you spend it on. But stability, wealth, prosperity, abundance, yes, it's a yes. It's a yes. So here I tell you something, Virgo. That business idea is a yes. That business change is a yes. If you have a business now and you want to change it to something else or want to revamp, it's a yes. If you don't have a business and you want to start one, it's a yes. If you're waiting for that promotion, it's a yes. If you're waiting to change jobs to a better job and you are afraid because you've been in this current job for 10 or 15 years, Spirit says, yes, change it. You're going to be fine. It's going to be good. It's going to be okay. You're going to be good. 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 Are you debating in this moment about a particular investment? Spirit says, yes, move forward. As long as you cross all your I's and you cross all your T's and dot all your I's, you're going to be just fine. Okay? You're going to be just fine. But I'll tell you this. I will also say, Virgo, if you are currently in a position of abundance or some kind of abundance, be cautious how you spend your money. But I will also say, more than being cautious of how you spend your money, I will also say, stop enabling people that stick to you like a leech. Stop enabling people. Stop enabling a certain person. Let them fend for themselves. Let them fight for themselves. Let them find their own way. Let them find their own way. Stop enabling. Because until you don't cut that cord, they're going to still be sucking you. You're not a walking ATM. You're not a walking ATM for your niece. You're not a walking ATM for your daughter. If she's 18 years old, if she's 21 years old, it's time to get a job. It's time to get a job. It's time to get a job. Learn how to cut those cords. The last thing I will say to my fellow Virgos, there's nothing wrong with accepting help. There is absolutely nothing wrong with accepting help. Don't be so prideful. Don't be so prideful that you don't accept help, because that guidance or that help that you are going to get, which doesn't necessarily have to be monetarily, can open up the doors to the prosperity that you need, that you deserve, that you've been waiting for. Okay? So keep in mind, Spirit is saying prosperity is coming. If it's not knocking on your door already, it's coming. Spirit is saying for those of you that already have it or have some kind of prosperity, make sure that you're not being sucked dry by a family member that depletes you, that they're depending on you. I know what it is. I'm not speaking to somebody that, I'm not speaking to some, you're not listening to what I'm trying, if I can get my thoughts in order in my mind. You're not hearing this message from somebody that does not understand what it is to love family and take care of them. Because I know what it is to have, for example, family in another country. I've had family in Cuba, and I know what it is to send money to loved ones because they need it. They are in true need. But one thing is true need, and another thing is being taken advantage of. These are two different things. These are two different things. One thing is need, and the other thing is to be taken advantage of. Okay? Because when you're taken advantage of, that means that the person that you're supporting they're relying on the fact that, he or she got my back. What about, do they not know how much and how hard you have to work to be able to offer them that kind of stability? Do they know what kind of sacrifice you really got to make to be able to give them that? They might need this. They might need to know this from you. They might need to know this from you, so they don't take you for granted, or so they don't think you have a money tree in your backyard. Okay, Virgo? But let me tell you, prosperity is coming. 6 of Pentacles, prosperity is coming. Prosperity is coming. It's coming 10 times fold, and it's coming in ways that you can't even imagine. So I want you to receive this right now, because I know you've been waiting for a long time and you need this. It's going to come. Those doors are going to open. That growth is going to come. But be wise how you use your money. Be wise how you invest your money. This is not for you to be splurging and going to going to the mall and just buying all sorts of shit. This is for you to redirect this money to invest. Buy a land, buy property, invest. Okay? Libras, where are my Libras in the house? Where are my Libras in the house? So far, what I believe to be very powerful message, well, Virgo, I think this was a powerful message for Virgo too. But Cancers, Leos, you all are still in my head. You all are still in my head with the message that Spirit delivered tonight to both of you. Aries too, actually. Aries too. Where are my Libras in the house? Libra Sun, Libra Rising. Take a deep breath, Libra. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath, Libras. Well, we got a big Libra gang, huh? Okay. My beloved Libras, where are you? Take a deep breath, Libra.
with or without you, with or without you. Through the storm we reach the shore. You give it all, but I won't. No
Libras. We got the Five of Cups. Libras, we got the Five of Cups.
With or without you, I can't leave. With or without you.
I don't even know how to say this anymore. I don't even know how to say this anymore, Libra. There's nothing in the past that's worth still waiting for. There's just nothing. There's just nothing in the past worth you waiting for. Nothing. There's absolutely nothing in the past worth waiting for. At the same time, I will say there's nothing in the past worth crying for anymore, suffering for anymore. You're being held hostage by your past. You're being held hostage by your past. Number one. Number two. Number two. Even when we have released people, we got to also understand from a spiritual perspective how trauma, pain, negative experiences is still engraved in our body, in our body's vibration. So we have to learn how to let go mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. We gotta let go in different levels. That's why spiritual healings are so important. Spiritual healings are real, and spiritual healings are important because even when we've worked through things in our mind, our body keeps pushing us or guiding us into places and spaces where we keep repeating the same mistake over and over again. It may not necessarily be an issue with the mind per se, but it may be a vibrational issue with the body and the heart and what it remembers and the record that gets replayed in your mind over and over and over again. And you're suffering. You're suffering. Other of you Libras are afraid of going back to an ugly past. You're afraid of going back to an ugly situation where things were bad, where money was scarce, where prosperity was not there. You're afraid, and that fear is also related to the past. And it's not allowing you to evolve. I also will say with the Five of Cups that there are things, triggers. There are certain things that triggers you in this moment. There are things that are triggering you in this moment. Experiences and things that occur, things that you see or things that you hear that triggers you. If you're still being triggered, it's because there's still some kind of attachment to a past that needs to be severed. Needs to be severed. Because you're still being held back. There's much need for spiritual healing. We need to work and understand, why am I being triggered? If this person or that situation is triggering me, why am I being triggered? And what's at the root of that situation? What's at the root of that issue? Because if not, it's just not going to work. It's not going to work. This is also about emotional disappointments. Five of Cups, emotional disappointments. You can be so disappointed or you can feel so disappointed that the consistent reminder of such disappointment keeps you blind to the fact that this bridge can take you to the other side where there will be a better life for you. But you keep being triggered. What's at the root? What's at the root? And what's triggering you? And the reminder of that is keeping you stuck. Is keeping you stuck. You feel let down. You feel let down, or you feel disappointed, or you feel that you can't trust. It's hard. It's time to let go. It's time to take off this coat of pain and suffering and that repetitive story in your mind, because it's not letting you be. It's not letting you be. It's not letting you really be. And that's hurting you. It's going to continue to hurt you in the long run. On the other hand, some of you are acting or going about like nothing is phasing you, like nothing is bothering you, like nothing is hurting you, like nothing. When in reality, you're carrying the pain inside your body. You're still showing up for work, giving it your best, doing your best. You're still, everybody thinks that you're fine because you're not a complainer, because you're not crying, because you're not this, because you're not that. But inside, you're feeling differently. How you go to bed at night is a complete different story. We need to address these issues so they don't continue to impede your growth in all the sense of the word. In all the sense of the word. It's time for that. It's time for that. It's time. It is time. Libra, you need some really deep shadow work. Deep shadow work. Shadow work. Shadow work, Libra. Where are my scorpions? Where are these Scorpios? Scorpio family. Scorpio sun. Scorpio rising. Where are you, Scorpios?
You feel so self-possessed. I won't disturb your rest. It's lovely when you're sleeping, but wide awake is best. Wake up and make love with me. Wake up and make love. Wake up and make love with me. I don't.
Some of you, instead of denying the fact that you need help, you all need to reach out to. I'm not saying because I want you to reach out to me, even though I am more than willing and available to help you, to guide you, to support you. But some of you need some really deep guidance. Some of you really need some deep guidance. Some of you need that spiritual reading to determine what steps to take into your healing, into your prosperity, into your growth, into your freedom. You need it. And if you don't do it for you, who's going to do it for you? Listen, you're the one that needs to take responsibility over you. Scorpions, take a deep breath, Scorpios.
Wake up and make love with me. Wake up and make love. Wake up and make love.
This is interesting. This is fudging interesting. Okay. Why the hell did Spirit make me pick two cards for Scorpio? And the interesting part is it's it's a 4 of Wands and a 5 of Wands. 4 and 5. 4 and 5. 4 and 5. 4 and 5 of wands. Both wands and in order. 4 and 5. 4 and 5 of wands. You ain't gonna make me work that hard, Scorpio. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. But I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. There are some heavy. There are two areas where things are heavy. In the emotional aspect of your life, relationship aspect of your life, love life, romantic life, there's some heaviness. There's some heaviness in some kind of relationship. It doesn't exclusively have to do with romantic relationships, but it is involved there. And why did Spirit make me pick 2 cards for Scorpio? Why did Spirit make me pick 2 cards for Scorpio? I don't know about all that. 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 I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. The closer you think you are, the closer you think you are, something comes in the way and interferes. You could be in the mix of conflict. The 5 of Wands is a Leo card. And the 4 of Wands, we're talking about Aries. Aries and Leo. One is Saturn and the other one is Venus. Well, you need to get your act together. You need to get your act together. You need to get your act together. And you need to be brave enough to speak your truth as to what it is that you're feeling inside emotionally with yourself right now. The battle may not necessarily be with those around you, but the battle is definitely internal with yourself. The battle is with yourself. Spirit is asking you in this moment, what is it that you really want? What is it that you really want, Scorpio? What is it that you really want? Why? Because you might be allowing somebody around you to think that you are on board when in reality you are in a different page. You are allowing your surroundings, people that you live with, people that you are in relationship with, people that you are in business relationship with, people that you are whatever, to think that you are on board when in reality you're thinking differently. When in reality you're wanting differently. You're having an internal fight with what you're doing versus what you want to do, what you're doing and how you want to do it. Face that truth. Because even though this is a very positive card when we look at it, the 4 of Wands, yes it is, but people don't know that the lower polarity of the 4 of Wands, this right here then represents a hurdle that you gotta cross, a hurdle that you gotta get over, a hurdle that you have to face. And you're feeling confused right now. You're feeling doubtful. You're feeling uncertain. You don't know exactly what decision you want to make. Well, guess what? You best to make a decision and you best make it quickly, because this new year is coming up. And I keep saying new year because I'll remind you, spring equinox is really the new year. Okay? It's really the new year. When that sun hits Aries, we are really entering into a new year. So therefore, we cannot drag this energy, this vibration, we cannot drag it into your new chapter, into your new beginning. There's some decisions to be made. And let me tell you something. 5 of Wands. We're not necessarily hurting each other, but sometimes silence can be hurtful. Because I hear people speak about the 5 of Wands. Oh, this is just, innocent play. No, it ain't innocent play when it's filled with gossip. It's not innocent play when it's filled with judgment. It's not innocent play when when somebody is pushing, is pulling for themselves and it's not pulling for the collective. Okay? It's time to face the truth. And some of you are having some relationship questions. some relationship questions, uncertainty. Somebody who was not playing nice because they too are in battle with themselves and with their feelings and their emotions. They are in battle. They're battling. It's time to get to the bottom, to get to the root of what it is, so that you don't continue to waste your time. On the other hand, and on a much happier note, this is, Scorpio, for you, preparation for a new, I don't want to say new beginning. I'm tired of that word. I want to say that is preparation for the celebration of something that comes to its favorable conclusion. A business, a new project, something that you're investing some time in, some technological things that can be undergoing. And this is going to actually be, let me tell you something. I don't know who you are. I don't know, Scorpio, if you are into music or if you are into some kind of recordings or if you are into some kind of, some kind of recording which doesn't necessarily have to be artistic and professional and recording studio. But it's time for you, whatever it is that you do, to start recording and selling. This is about business. This is about collaboration, collaborative energy and vibration. This is about finding that group, that relationship with people that you can do work with. And whether you decide to go solo or whether you decide to be in a partner up or be in a group or what have you, this is the time where the vision comes together. The vision comes together and you get to celebrate that vision. You get to celebrate that vision and your hard work will pay off. Spirit is also telling me that you've been learning, you've been diving, you've been researching, you've been digging, you've been looking, you've been doing some work. Well, now I don't want you to stop doing that work. I don't want you to stop doing that research, but I want you to put more action into all that you have acquired. Okay? Put more action behind what you have acquired, the information that you have taken in. Okay? Because the Four of Wands in some kind of way is completion. So there's a completion. There's something that's going to come to its completion in your life. And it's going to be good. But now, my other group of Scorpios, you need to get yourself together. You need to see what's going on with your relationship. You need to be able to be fair to yourself by being honest. Being honest. Let's move on, Scorpio, because you're not going to keep me here, Scorpio. Come on. Sag, where are my Sag? Where's the Sag family? Where's the Sag family? Where's my Sag sun, my Sag rising? Where are my Sagittarius family? Come on. Sagittarius. Come on, Sag. Take a deep breath, Sag. Take a deep breath, Sagittarius. Sag in the harbor.
Don't you want me? Don't you want me?
Okay, Sag. Where are my Sag family? Take a deep breath. Mis Sagitarianos. Okay. Okay. We got the sun, the strength. Sorry, the strength. The strength. Strength, Sag. Well, Sag, I'll tell you this.
Searching for a destiny that's mine.
En boca cerrada no entra mosca. Number one. Save your energy. Save your energy. Spirit is saying save your energy. Save your energy for where it's really needed. Save your energy for where it's really needed. Save your energy. Save it. Save your energy. Because I don't want you depleting yourself. Okay? I don't want you draining yourself more than you already are. I don't want you so in your mind that you keep having issues coming to that conclusion that you need to make, that decision you need to make. Save your energy. Save your energy. Don't ignore your own issues. Don't ignore those things that are pressing to you. Don't ignore it. Don't ignore it. Don't ignore it. Don't ignore your issues. Stop giving your energy away. But I will say this. I feel like telling you, stop giving your energy away for free. Stop giving your energy away in such a cheap manner. Okay? You got to get what you're worth. You got to get what you're worth. Because there are other places that you can be at that will better validate, cherish your vibration, your energy. There are other places that can really benefit from your ability, from your knack, from your talent, from your brains, whatever it is. So therefore, you have to be able to know when you've done already too much, when you've done too much, and now it's time for you to save that energy, for you to take it elsewhere, for you to take it to a place where it will be validated, where you can take it to a place where you will be compensated, where you can take it to a place where you can actually grow, where you can actually grow. You were devalued and depreciated over here. Take it elsewhere, honey. Take it elsewhere, because somewhere else there are new doors for you to knock on, and they will open for you. It will open for you. It will open up. The strength card is also saying you got to learn how to deal, okay, with the barracudas that are around you. There, you need to learn how to deal with the energy around you. You got to study the people that you are working with or dealing with or living with. Sometimes it's the people you live with. Who knows? Who knows? But whomever it is, wherever it is, be more observant so you can learn how to deal with those people and not always go head on. Because even though you can be strong, being strong doesn't always mean you have to go head on. It's not good. Study the people around you. Is that making sense to you, Sag? Study the people around you. Don't get so affected by opinions, because then this brings rage. This brings anger and rage inside of you. You don't need that right now, and you don't want to take that into the next phase. You don't need it. You don't need that. You can't afford that vibration. That angry vibration. You can't afford it. You cannot afford it. You can't. Déjalo correr, as we say in Cuba. Déjalo correr. Let it run. Work on other things. Be intelligent on how you deal. And ahead, there will be an opportunity for you to show your true light and your true strength. Your light and your true strength. It's a lot. You're picking up too much from your environment. You're picking up too much from your surroundings. You're picking up too much from that dynamic you're in. Sag. And where are my beloved Capricorns? Where are my Caps? My Capricorns. Where are you, Capricorn? Where are you? Take a deep breath, Cap. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath, Capricorn. Capricorn sun, Capricorn rising. Now you're in the house. Come on. Awesome. Awesome. My Vero is a Capricorn rising. Capricorn sun. Capricorn in the house. Capricorn. Okay. Let's see. Lord. You know how some people, everybody reads differently, and I know there are some people that read, and when a card jumps out, I like to pick the card. I don't like cards jumping out. I like to pick the card, but I'll take this message. And you know, it's not bad necessarily, but it's a judgment card. Capricorns, it's a judgment card. My chivos, my earthly goats, you got the judgment. You got this Pluto vibration. This is regeneration. This is rebirth. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, young Eastern African Queen. Thank you. This is regeneration. This is rebirth. This is the truth coming out. You see, these so-called dead people are out of their boxes, are out of the tombs. They're out of the tombs. This is a spiritual evolution, so to speak. This is spiritual evolution. This is somewhat also letting go of the old personality. Letting go of the old personality. This is your time for rebirth. You hear me? This is your time for rebirth, okay? And spirit, the divine, is on your side. It shows here. It shows here the divine is on your side, okay? This is wisdom. This is wisdom. And the divine is calling you to show up unapologetically and without fear. Fear is holding you back of so many things. Fear is holding you back of so many things. Fear is holding you back of so many things. What will it be? What's going to happen? How's it going to go down? And oh my God. And you know, this is the sound of the voice of spirit. The sound of the voice of spirit in your body, in your mind, in your psyche, in your third eye. Trying to awaken what feels sometimes so overbearing and dead inside of you. Capricorn, nothing is going to get in the way of your success. Only you are. Nothing can get in the way of your prosperity. Only you can. Nothing can get in the way of your growth. Only you can. I know you're tired. I know you're tired. But spirit is on your side. That's what the judgment card says. Don't hide your talent. The cat is out of the hat. The skeleton is out of the box. Don't hide your talent. Spirit is telling you that you were born to do certain things. I'll tell you two things. Don't pigeonhole yourself into one thing, but don't hide anything. Did you hear that? Don't pigeonhole yourself into one thing, but don't hide anything. Show up as you are. You could be an accountant and a singer, an artist if you choose to be. Okay? It don't matter. Show your talents and let the world know what you're about. Let the world know what kind of gifts you have. Let the brujo and the bruja in you come out. And you can be a CEO for all I care, and you can own your own business and still be a witch. It don't matter. It don't matter. Let it out of the box. Let it out. Let it out. Exactly. Like I said, don't pigeonhole yourself into one thing. But allow yourself, don't hide anything. Don't hide anything. Okay? Let it out. Some of you, though, I don't know who you are. Some of you, though, Capricorn, need more consistent guidance, spiritual guidance. It don't necessarily have to be religious, but if that's you and if that's what you vibe with, and it's that as well, okay? But you need more consistency. You need more consistency because Spirit is really on you. You're ready for the rebirth, and we're entering, quote unquote, a rebirth stage because we're entering this equinox. We're entering into Aries. The sun is going to hit Aries, and this is our new year. This is time for a new beginning. I will also say that some of you have unfinished religious things, unfinished spiritual things. Get it done. 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 Yes, consistency and structure. And I always like to point out the fact that there's a difference between consistency and persistent. Being consistent and being persistent to sound the same, and sometimes it's used interchangeably, but it's not the same. You need to be consistent with the right thing and persistent into not taking no for an answer until you get there. Until you get there. Until you get there. Okay? It's out of the coffin. The truth is out of the coffin. And the angels and spirit is saying, we got you. We got you. We got you. We got you. Don't be afraid to show your talent, to show your work. Are you spending too much time thinking and little time taking action? You need to take more action and stop doing so much thinking. Come on, Capricorn. Lord, baby, black Jesus. Aquarius, where are my Aquarians? Where are my Aquarians? Come on, Aquarians. Take a deep breath, Aquarians. My Aquarian sun, my Aquarians rising. Where are my Aquarians? Awesome, Sylvia. Awesome. Aquarians. Take a deep breath, Aquarians. My water bearers. Woohoo! Wow. Aquarius, we got an Aquarius card. The star. Wow. We got an Aquarius card for the Aquarian family. Star. Okay. I want you to reflect. I want you to meditate. I want you to connect with spirit. Okay. I want you, yes, 3 major arcana in a row. Yes, yes. I want you to meditate. I want you to reflect. I want you to pray. I want you to connect with the spirit world. I want you to connect deep into your spirituality. This is your moment of revelation. There will be revelations for you spiritually that will help you lead the way, that will help you step into your new phase, into the spring equinox, into the new year. This is about revelations. This 8-point star, these 8-point stars are guiding you into really tapping into what's deep in your subconscious. This is about being consistent with rituals. Whatever your ritual is, whatever your spiritual practice is, whatever your daily ritual is, it's about being consistent. Being consistent. Because sometimes, you slack and you don't keep up. And you just, pick up where you left off and, no, you need to be consistent. This is about healing. This is about healing. This is very strength. This is about strength. This is about the 7 chakras. This is about aligning the 7 chakras. Star card. It's revealing to you that there's a message spiritually for you. Some of you Aquarians might need to do your own spiritual reading as well that you need so you can get further guidance as to how to move forward. Okay? This is also you in your own spiritual discovery or your own spiritual quest. Your own spiritual quest, your own spiritual discovery. You need to really discover what are the strengths of your spiritual practice so that you can use it in your favor. Because some of you are just working spiritually, a cappella. And we need to know what instruments are going to put music to the vibration that your spirit dances to. Did you hear that? I can't even repeat what I just said because it just came naturally. You need to tap deeper into what's going on. Spiritual quest. Your spiritual quest. Just because someone let you down spiritually or religiously, I don't know why that's ringing in my head. Someone could have let you down religiously or spiritually does not mean that your journey stops. It means that you stop dealing with those people, but you keep going ahead, moving forward in search of the right ones that are for you. Of the white ones that are for you. Oh, thank you. I have poetry. Thank you. I can't even repeat it because I don't even remember what I just said. I just know it sounded powerful. You keep it going. You keep going. You keep going. You keep going. This is also you looking for, stop looking. Oh, Lord. Stop looking for, I don't know if I want to tell you this, because Spirit be giving these powerful nuggets, and Lord, baby Jesus, I know you all be repeating this shit, and don't even tag me in my own shit. Lord, I tell you. I'll tell you this, though. I'm going to say it anyway. Every day together. I'm listening to this song, too. Always, I really free. Bear with me. We got one more beautiful sign to go. So don't leave me. Don't leave me here. Don't leave me by myself here. It looks so you're letting go. And if it's real, well, I don't want to know.
just what you're saying.
Oh, thank you, Ashley. Thank you.
Don't speak, just what you're thinking.
I'm going to say it anyway. The song says don't speak, but I'm going to say it anyway. Stop looking for truth in the wrong places. Stop looking for truth in the wrong places. Stop looking for truth in the wrong places. Stop looking for truth in the wrong places, Aquarius. Stop looking for truth in the wrong places. I wonder. The truth is out there. My spirit guides, specifically my gypsy energy, is saying the truth is out there. But where you're going to find this truth is misleading you. Where you're going to find this truth is keeping you stuck. Where you're going to find this truth is not giving you the truth because they know that if they give you the truth, you will shine. Do you not know by now that some people are intimidated by someone else's light? Do you not know that some people are scared of your light? Do you not know that some people know that if you were to shine, you would outshine them, and they don't know how to stay in their lane? They don't know how to stay in their block. They don't know how to stay in their house. They don't know how. They want to go to your house so they can steal your energy, so they can, usurpar your energy. Oh, who the fuck am I talking to tonight? Lord, baby Jesus, I tell you. I know I'm speaking to somebody. I know Spirit is speaking to somebody. Do you not know that sometimes we are misled? We are misled because they see it's like the light just shines out of our crown. The light shines out of our ori. The light shines out of our crown chakra, out of our head. And they're like, oh no. Oh no, let me not guide this one too much. Let me just give him just barely enough so that they can get by, but they won't thrive. Did you hear that? Shit, the spirit flows through me sometimes. Lord, I tell you, I can write it. I can probably write a book on spirit's inspirations. Let me just give her enough. Let me just give him enough, so that they can get by but not thrive. Oh, I felt that one. I don't know if you felt it, but I felt it, okay? And I'm happy. So stop looking for truth in the wrong places. Your inner spirit knows when you have gotten to a place that does not have enough reservoir to fulfill your inner truth and your light. This is how some people end up in wrong houses, if we're talking about religious things. But this is also, even, let's not make this strictly about religion, because this is a tarot card reading, and we're not talking about Orisha, we're not talking about Yoruba, we're not talking about religious. This is about everything. This is how you end up in a job where the boss know that you know more than him or her, but they don't want to give you the raise, and they don't want to give you the praise, and they don't want to give you the recognition, but they want to work your ass off while they underpay you. Because they know that if their boss sees what you got, if their boss sees what you have, if their boss sees what you possess, they would take them out and put you in. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? So know when you are in the wrong place. You got to know when you are in the wrong place. Sometimes it's your own damn family that want to cheat you out of the inheritance, that want to cheat you out of the opportunity, because they know that your light is a little brighter. Instead of standing by your side, supporting you, okay? Instead of standing by your side, supporting you, they want to compete against you. Oh, God. Experience has made me rich, and now they're after me. Cause everybody's living in a material world, and I am a material girl. You know that we're living in a material world, and I am a material girl. You gotta know who you are. You gotta know who you are. When I learned this, me, spiritual Dr. Alfie. You want to know when I learned this? Sadly, I learned this at a very, very, very young age. Sadly, when I yet was not corrupted by life and by downfalls and experiences and what have you, I got exposed to the hatred, envy, jealousy of people. You know why? Because I was born with a natural talent, as I know you were too. I was born with a natural talent. And at 12 and 13 and 14 and 15 and 16 and 17 years old, I just wanted to be the best version of me, for lack of better terminologies. I wanted, when it comes to my religious spiritual path, I wanted to represent and honor my father's legacy and his great, vast, profound knowledge. Being the son of a guy that was so, I don't even know what the word I'm looking for right now. My father, my religious path, he was somebody. He was not just a force to be reckoned with. He was like the shit, to be honest with you. The shit. Loved by countless of people, and hated by many. And because I was the son who was little by little starting to, spring to show up, I guess. Since they couldn't cock block my dad, some older people, because we're not talking about people my age at that time, we're talking about elders, older people. That's the sad fucking part about it. Older people, elders. Since they couldn't cock block him, in their mind, they said, well, we couldn't fuck with the dad, but we're going to fuck with the son. And, some of these elders back then, me being so young, I would even say, though I didn't think I was at that moment, now, looking back, I can actually say I was naive. I didn't think I was, but I was. I didn't have that street experience and malice and what have you. I would just show up to places and I would just put out what I learned, what I know, what my father was passing down to me, And the elders, some of the elders would try to kind of like, but little did they know Little did they know that I had, and still have, because I am alive, thankfully. I had, because I'm talking about that time period. Little did they know I had a light that they would not be able to shadow. I had a light that they would not be able to block. I had a light that they would not be able to hide. I had a light that they could not, in any kind of way, shape, or form, block. As I started seeing the malice, the ill intentions of those who were supposed to teach me at that time about life, the lion in me, of course, started to grow. I am human. The lion in me started to grow. It started to grow. And when my father and other elders that I did respect would teach me and guide me and educate me and share their knowledge and their wisdom with me, and I used to show up to places at 16 and 17 and 18 and 19 and 20 and 21. I was that 21-year-old that used to call your ass out even if you were 49. I used to call your ass out. I was the one. I used to see you do something that was out of order, and I will respectfully say, let me make up a name. I'm not mentioning anybody's name, but I'm gonna make up a name. I don't know, Maria. I know you're older than me. My respects to you, because your crown is older than mine. But let me tell you, this shit right here, you know it doesn't go like this. This right here, you know it don't go like this. This goes like this, and like this, and like this, and like this, and like that. And other elders, the few good ones, would step in my defense and would be like, wait, he's right. Because they knew the crib that I come from. They knew the crib that I come from. And there was no denying it. There was no denying it. Aquarius, with this star card, I tell you, stand in your gift. Stand in your light. But be very cautious of where you go in search of truth. Because certain people sadly say, when they see your light, they want to cock block you. When they see your light, they want to put you in the shade. When they see your light, they give you just enough to get by, but not necessarily to thrive. Caso cerrado. Case closed. Where are my beloved Piscean family? Where are my Pisces? Where are my Pisces? You're welcome, inner son. We're the Piscean family. And I only said half of the story because now we'll be here for another 3 hours. You know, I only spoke about my father because he was very well known in the community and everywhere. But the same shit would happen with my mom, because she's also another force to be reckoned with, and a very knowledgeable woman filled of wisdom. So I used to show up in places and I used to feel in my skin. Or my inner spirit or my spirit guides would kind of let me know what was going on behind my back. Ooh. There goes Alejandra's son. Ooh, there goes lost little son, which meant let's try to do things the best way we can, because if not, this motherfucker's gonna do a show up in here, and yes, I sure as hell would. And I still do. And I still do. Okay, Pisceans, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. That's just the way it is. Are you serious? Like, are you serious? Are you serious, Spirit? Spirit, you know I don't like when you do that. Are you serious? My. See, by this time next week, it's already New Year. By this time next week, it's already the new chapter. It's already the new phase. By this time next week, it's a new beginning in all the sense of the word. It's interesting to me that tonight, Spirit wants to end with our beloved Pisces family with this particular card. Interesting to me. Not a bad card, but it's a card that already came up. That's why Spirit knows I don't like talking about the same card twice. Right here we have, again, the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. If you heard me already when this particular came up for remind me, my family, remind me, Ace of Swords came up. I want to say it came up for, was it Leo? Or Cancer? Taurus? I don't know, somewhere back there, somewhere. Taurus, okay. You know, Spirit is just basically saying, my beloved soul family, yes, the ultimate change is going to come. That's what ultimately what the Ace of Swords is. It's ultimate change, Pisceans. Ultimate change. You've been waiting for it. It's been extremely long overdue. And regardless of what your current circumstance says, you are going to get it. You're 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 going to get it. What I need from you, not me, what Spirit needs from you, is your determination to not let the small stuff drain you so much. That even rhymes. Your determination to not let the small stuff drain you so much. Kick it out of the way. Kick it out of the way. Kick it out of the way. Kick it out. The little nuances, kick it out of the way. The little interruptions, kick it out of the way. 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 It doesn't matter. It does not matter. What matters is that your ultimate change is going to come. It could be rocky. It could be a little scary. It could be like, oh my God, what the hell is going on? But ultimately, you're going to be fine, Pisces. You're closing this year. I'm talking like if it's December 31st. Why? Because it literally is the end of the year. You're closing this year with a particular card that's promising you ultimate change for the next chapter, for the next beginning. Face your truth. Be about the truth. Act in your truth. Stand in your truth. Embrace your truth. Because everything else doesn't matter. You see, let me tell you something, Pisces. Can I tell you something? Since this is the last sign, I know we've been here 2 hours. For those of you that, 2 hours and change, 2 hours and a half to be exact. For those of you that have hang this long, thank you. I love you. So bear with me for 5 minutes and we can all go to sleep. But I gotta tell you this. I gotta tell you this. Can I tell you this? Can I tell you this?
She told me her name was Spina Jean as she crossed the scene. In every hair to me dies a train of free and no one who we dance on the floor in a round. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go on breaking your girl's heart.
I know, trust me, I know. Before you start criticizing me, because some of you are quick to jump at the bullet. Before you start criticizing me, I know that what I'm about to say sounds like a cliche. I know it does. I know it does. But I just need you to hear it because I feel it to be so true in my heart. I feel it to be so true in my soul that I need to say it even though you've heard these words before. Spirit informs me as we come to the conclusion of Tarot Tuesday, as we come to the last Tarot Tuesday of this particular phase of life before we walk into our new phase when Sun hits Aries. Spirit informs me that you've been through hell and back. Literally through hell and back. You've been through hell and back. Yes, you have, Pisces. Yes, you have. You've been through hell and back. In more ways than one. And in more ways than you choose to even admit. And in more ways than anybody else around you even knows. You've been through fucking hell and back. You've been through hell and back to such a degree where you thought you were going to be homeless or close to being homeless, or probably you were. You've been through hell and back to such a degree that nobody around you, even though they see you pretty, they see you, strong and tough, they don't know how many countless of sleepless nights you've had. You've been through hell and back to such a degree where they don't know the trauma, literal trauma. I'm not talking about fake little shit. I'm talking about real trauma that your life has endured, or that you have endured in your life, properly speaking. Nobody knows, okay, that you were either beat, abused, molested. No one knows what big battle you had with addictions, whichever one there were. No one ever even knows currently in your life how there was a point where you literally wanted to either kill somebody or kill yourself or both. Okay. No one knows the things that you had to do in order to survive. No one knows, Pisces, what you had to do in order to be here tonight sharing technological space, cyberspace with me. And I'm honored. Throughout my studies, throughout me getting informed, throughout me, learning more and more and more and more and more, I can now sit here and tell you, Pisces, you deserve credit. Maybe even the credit that you don't even give yourself. Why? Because, Pisces, you are the culmination. You are the culmination, the totality of every single sign. You are so misunderstood and misrepresented. It's not even funny. We have too many of us. We have too many of us just talking about the superficial stuff with regards to Pisces. But no one really talks about what Pisces and who Pisces really is. I see this. Ace of Swords. significant of your truth. This is the sword of truth. This is the sword of truth. And I see you here now in this night, tonight, as the representation of the ultimate truth, because you've been through everything and anything that Aries can think about. Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. It all ends up with you. It all ends up with you. Everybody talks about your contradictions and about your dreaming state and your fantasies and this and blah, blah, blah. But they don't know that sometimes that could be, yes, a nuance, and that can be, maybe bothersome to some people. But sometimes, Pisces, my water family, that's sometimes your safe haven. Because if you really had to face every single day your history, what you've been through, how your mama let you down, how your father denied you, how your boyfriend beat you, how your grandmother hated you because you were black and not white. If you had to always face your truth and your drama, you would have committed suicide a very long time ago. You would have committed suicide a long time ago, or you would have been in jail a long time ago. Spirit is using me tonight. If you don't remember anything at all what I say here, Spirit is using me here tonight as a vessel to let you know that your ultimate change is coming. Ultimate in all the sense of the word. Ultimate in the positive aspect. Ultimate change in the most transformative ways. Your most needed metamorphosis is on the way. And all that you have done, all that you've been exposed to, all that you have to endure, all that you lost, all that the suffering, all the sleepless nights and the tears, the confusion and the doubt and the pain, you will know, Pisces, that it was not in vain. Because our opening card for the night as a spiritual message for the collective through oracle cards was, love is never in vain. Love is never in vain. Everything that you ever wanted was love. Everything that you ever did was from a place of love. But you were either unprotected, misguided, abused and used, or misunderstood. Did you hear me? Don't ask me to repeat that because I don't even know what I just said. But from this moment on, Spirit asks of you that you try to stay away for the time period from the nuances. Don't let it get to you so much, because we know that those are little interruptions so that you don't get to the divine's destiny, to your divine destiny. There are nuances being placed in the way so that you don't grow into the best version of yourself. There are nuances placed in the way so that you don't get to blossom. There are nuances placed in your way so you give up on the opportunity. There are nuances placed in your way so you revert back to who you used to be. There are nuances in the way so that you go back to drugs, so that you go back on the pole, so that you go back to a broken relationship, so that you go back to enabling people that don't deserve to be enabled, because nobody deserves to be enabled anyway, so that you go back to feeling less than, so that you go back to feeling invisible, so you go back to feeling ignored, so that you go back to being abused, so that you go back to being traumatized, so you go back to being overworked and underpaid. The answer is no. The answer is no. I'm telling you this here tonight. I'm telling you this here tonight. Spirit is using me in hopes that these spiritually guided words can keep you on check. Don't act crazy. Don't give up. Don't fight. Don't get into pettiness. Don't get into senseless arguments. Stop repeating yourself. Stop bickering in your mind. Stop huffing and puffing. And just stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. What's ahead, I promise you as a spiritual vessel, I promise you that what's ahead is much better than anything else that's been behind you. Trust me on that. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me on that. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. What's in front of you is much better than what was behind. It's much better. Spirit knows, and let me tell you, as we're concluding, as we come into the end of this chapter, don't ever forget, some of you know, some of you already know, but sometimes trials and tribulations make us forget each and every step of the way. You have not done it alone. Your spirit guides have been with you. Your ancestors and deceased loved ones have been with you along the way. Because had they not been with you, trust me, you would have either been in jail, you would have been in Ward D, in a crazy house, or you would have been dead already. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. I want you in this moment. I want you in this moment to embrace the new you, the one you are waiting for. Don't wait until it arrives. Just embrace it now. Receive it now. Celebrate it now. Talk about it now. Smile about it now. And laugh about yesterday. Laugh about the pain yesterday. Laugh about the turmoil yesterday. Laugh about the trauma yesterday. Everything that you went through yesterday, laugh about it today. And get ready to embrace what's ahead, Pisces. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. This is spiritual clarity. Spiritual clarity. Spiritual clarity. See people for what they really are. See people for what they really are. Don't justify them. Don't justify them. See them for what they really are. See them for what they really are. Don't justify them. And whatever needs to be let go, let it go. Whatever needs to be let go of, let it go. Let it go. Woo. I hope this Tarot Tuesday. I hope this Tarot Tuesday. Yes, Inner Sun. Yes, I love it. I hope it opened a new you. It opened up. Open up. I hope it opened up a new you to the point where you can just step out. Step out. Step out, my beloved soul family. Step out and show up. Show up and show out. Show out and rise in power on this earth. My YouTube family, my IG family, I love you. If you appreciate Spirit's work, please support this platform by sharing this live, by hitting like, by leaving a comment. My YouTube family, subscribe so you don't miss anything on this platform. My IG, share this live, share this video, leave a comment so you can help a brother here with the algorithms, okay? Because I feel, I know, and I want Spirit to be able to reach the whole world. Because Spirit got a lot to say to the whole world. And I can't do it by myself. I need you to help me. So share this live. Screen record the part that was most relevant to you. Share it in your timeline. Share it in your stories. Leave a comment. And I am here to stay. I ain't going nowhere. No matter how many curious haters. You see me, but guess what? As I always like to say too, the haters see me, but my spirit guides see you. The hater sees me, but my spirit guides, my posses, they see you. Who afraid? As they say in Cuba, in my country, ¿Quién dijo mío? Who afraid? Who afraid? Come on now. Come on. Come on. And the same goes for all of you. While the haters are looking at you, while the haters are criticizing you, while the haters are trying to put you down, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your deceased loved ones are onto them. They're looking at them. They're on their ass. Trust me, they're on their asses. They're on their asses. They're on their asses. ¿Quién dijo miedo? Come on. I want you to embrace the color blue. Embrace the color blue. Embrace the color blue for this new phase, for this new year, for this spring equinox. Embrace the color blue. Wear blue. Use blue. Blues. Any tone. My beloved soul family. Oh my. If you want to offer a donation in appreciation for tonight's Tarot Tuesday, you may do so via Zelle through my email, which is info@spiritualdoctorafi.com or through Venmo, which is @spiritualdoctor-afi. I love you all. Thank you for being here and sharing space with me. Stay tuned for Sunday's spiritual message. I know we missed last Sunday, but this Sunday we're on. We're on for a spiritual message this coming Sunday. Stay tuned for the upcoming ritual, which I haven't announced yet, but I'm going to talk about it now. The upcoming ritual is for something that we all need. We all need it. And that is abundance. 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 Whoever says that we don't need abundance don't know what kind of world we're living in. Okay? Abundance. Okay? Formula. Money. Opo. Symbol. Okay. We need it. We need it to build legacy. We need it for our children. We need it. More to come on that topic. Thank you, my beloved family. Over and out. Spiritual Dr. Alfie.